Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back. I hope you're all having a fantastic Saturday. Mine was pretty good. I spent a lot of time playing video games. Could you imagine it? I know I can. So I figured I'd talk about that. I didn't have Kingmaker today, unfortunately. So I'm hanging out with my cousin and my brother this morning. I wake up at like 7 o'clock. I'm chilling, having a good time. Me and my cousin has started playing this Baldurs Gate randomizer mod. Pretty fun, a little jank, but pretty good. It's a pretty good time. While we're doing that, I have D&D at 11. I woke up at 7. We started playing. We're chilling, we're hanging out. My little brother joins. We're talking, having a good time, and then he goes, "Yeah, I'm going on a hike with our mother in a couple minutes." And I went, "Well, that's funny. D&D starts in about 20." And he was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot." And I go, "Unfortunate," which is crazy because I totally pinged the Discord server yesterday. And I talked to him, and dude. Well, the craziest part about it is we played a mini session last night, and then we're like, "Yeah, we got D&D today," and it just slipped his mind. But I mean, he's in college, and I'm not like, "Grr." I'm just like, "Hey, no, it's just funny. It's just a hilarious, it's just my little brother, dude. He's so funny." But I urged him. I was like, "You should go spend time with mom," because he lives about 2 hours away, a little longer from my mother, because he's in college. So her driving down there to go hike and hang out with him, I was like, they don't get to do that too often. So I was like, please go out and have a good time. D&D can wait. I'm not gonna nobody's gonna kill over for not having D&D. And in that place, I just played some Baldur's Gate 3 randomizer, and I figured I would talk about that for a bit. I also want to talk about Fire Force. I've been watching that, and I want to talk about Elden Ring randomizer. So if either of those other two things interest you, please hang out, have a good time. And without further ado, I'm gonna put this in the background so you can see what's going on. Let me skip the intro. So a lot of this is us dying. I don't have any of the good runs because I actually filled up my hard drive with games. Could you imagine? Oh, it's just broke. Nice, awesome. Fog. I got nothing to show you. Awesome. Well, I can talk about it. If I can close that thing. So basically, the way this randomizer works is you create a new character. It prompts you if you want to start a new thing. Getting started is a little jank, but once you've got it going, it's kind of all right. But you'll create a new character, a new game. You'll create your character. It'll prompt you. You'll get into the Mind Flayer ship, and then it'll prompt you again. You'll click yes. They'll take you back to just your normal camp, Fract 1, and then essentially all it is it'll put you on a battle map. Mobs will start spawning in waves. You clear the map, you get some gear, you pick up that gear, you go back to camp, rinse, repeat. You have short rests and long rests to get your sword stuff back, and to really feel the rogue essence that we were going for, we were playing on honor mode. Comes into play after a bit because we played for 6 hours. We had a good run, 4 hours going. I was a fighter because I was trying to play Warlock, and I was just way too squishy. They really like throwing spellcasters at you at low level. No bueno. No bueno. But we had me as a fighter. My +1 was a Warlock because I wanted to play Warlock. My cousin was playing a Wizard. And his companion was a Cleric because we did want some heals. But we're fighting. We're cruising. Sometimes we get a little close call. But Cloud of Daggers is a very, very, very good spell. And when you can funnel people, and then you can get a second character that has Cloud of Daggers, that spell, it's just a blender. It is just a blender. And then the Cleric got Moonbeam because because in this thing you can buy loot boxes basically. You can buy the Illithid powers. There's a bunch of upgrades. I could see if the guy's stuck with it, or the guy or girl. I don't know what the gender is, the person that's making it, but if the creator's stuck with it, it could be pretty cool. Like I said, it's a little rough around the edges right now, but it was a pretty good time. But yeah, we had tons of legendaries, tons of all that stuff. We were just finding places on the maps where we could just funnel them and just turning places into blenders. And then I had boots that turned me and that gave me gargoyle, like a gargoyle something, or maybe resistance to all non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And then I had a shield that let me put darkness around me. I was pretty cool, guys. I won't lie, I was pretty cool. And then I got a mace that increased my strength to 18 and let me deal poison damage. And dude, and at one point we got put in Act 3 on top of one of the big houses that you can't climb up to, I don't think. And it would spawn people on the edge of the house. And obviously I'm playing a strong character fighter. So I would just run up and I would just grab people and throw them off the roof. It was hilarious. It was so much fun. And then I just got into a rhythm of just throwing people. Just throwing, slinging goblins into people like projectiles. Oh my god, it's so much fun. It really made me really debate playing through Baldur's Gate just to do a throwing character. But I do have a problem in of the games like that where like I've played the intro like 20 times, but like I only got through the intro maybe twice. It's like fatigue. I start playing and I'm like, I've already done this like 20 times, and then I end up pittering out, unfortunately. But the way our Giga run ended, we got to level 6. We were feeling good. We were like, nothing can stop us. We were like, we're feeling it. We're like, let's go. We zone in. We're playing honor mode, okay? I've not played honor mode, okay? Or I have played honor mode, but I've not gotten really that far, okay? It puts us in the Underdark. It puts us on a map close. The best part about it is I saw Underdark and I was like, huh, here's where it throws the bullet because we've hit level 6. The bullet spawns. In honor mode, he has 100 temp HP, and it gives him a legendary action as long as he has it. And you can't even damage him unless you deal 15 or more damage in a single hit. On top of that, it spawns about 7 other enemies. One of which is, I think, a ball assassin. It spawned a Maragon, I think. Like a gilded hellboar, a normal boar, a hyena, and 2 goblin, like a goblin warlock and a goblin booyah. Okay? We're on a mushroom because I figured we would try to funnel them up this mushroom into the party. The first thing this bullet does, it gets its turn, it jumps onto this mushroom. There's a really far fall on the one side. Immediately, my warlock, oh no, actually before that, a Maragon, it had a knockback arrow or something, shoots the mushroom, launches my warlock, she falls down, she dies, okay? My cousin revives her, brings her back to the mushroom, and we're like, okay, we need 4 people. If we're gonna win this fight, we need everybody up and going. So we use a revive skull, we bring her back, the bullet jumps up, knocks her right back down. Literally the next turn. And then it was just downhill. We couldn't touch the bullet. Everybody was dropping like flies. And then eventually it was just my fighter standing on a mushroom. Just parrying and knocking down things, just smacking. And then I'm a half orc, so I got propped to 1. And eventually I got knocked down to where the warlock was. And I was like, oh my god. I have a ring that heals me 1d4 every start of my rounds. If I can just make it to another round, I can run. Perhaps I could flee the combat and then we could get back to camp. But unfortunately, they shot the warlock who had healed to like 1 HP, and we lost that run, which did suck, but it was a good time. We were actually trying to get to the point where we could recruit the Emperor into our party. And yeah, it was a pretty good time. We're definitely probably going to play it more. I wish I actually had the VOD of it because I feel like it'd be really cool to show y'all. But unfortunately, like I said, I filled up my games with, filled up my SSD with games I want to play again. Like games I've beaten but just want to go back through and enjoy. So unfortunately, my capturing application didn't capture it automatically. But moving on to that, when my little brother got back home from his hike, he wanted to hang out and play video games. I was feeling after that run, we were kind of gassed on Baldur's Gate. So I was like, well, let's just play some Elden Ring randomizer because I want to play Elden Ring. We also downloaded Divinity, but we didn't start that one. But okay, well, I spoiled a bit of it. So our first boss.
In search of the Elden Ring.
I mean, I already kind of spoiled it. If you've not seen the DLC, it's probably a good time to probably balance out because it's just a DLC boss that's about to show up. But to our surprise, to our dismay, I feel like this kind of got loud. Hold on. I don't want to blow your eardrums out. So we let the cutscene play out because we're cool like that. Our first boss Well, I guess the horse outside of the spawn was a dragon. Just it was a dragon. But our first boss here, on here, was Mesmer. Was phase 1 Mesmer. Yeah, you may notice I spawned with the pole arm that I think you get from Kaled. I don't have the stats to use it. I'm having to dual wield it right now, just so I can even use it for the ability. Because we put randomizer on, and we were like, they're like, do we want to have it so that you can use items like, or you can spawn with items you can't even use? And we were like, yeah, sure. What's the worst that can happen? Well, the worst that could happen happened, and I didn't have a weapon that I could like use properly. That and not on top of, I'm not really the best at Souls-like games. So you'll notice I'm not really doing a whole lot here. I'm kind of just trying to buff my boys so that they can kill him. Because he's not even focusing me. But like, yeah, it was pretty fun. It was a pretty good time. Cause what really spurred this was, I was looking back on screenshots of when me and my little brother played through the DLC for the first time, and I was like, man, that was such a good time. Like it was peak. We had like we had album cover worthy screenshots of like mine and his character just aura farming in the DLC. And I was like, man, you know how fun it would be to go to the DLC? And my cousin has not played it. He tried to play with some friends, and they end up cheating, and he didn't really enjoy it, so they end up not finishing it. And so we randomized it. And we'll probably keep playing this. I won't lie to y'all. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I think we're gonna play it quite often. Because Elden Ring is just such a good game to play. Like, it's crazy how good, like, I'm eating so good on games. I'm just games I've beaten, enjoyed, and just been like, what if we add mods to it? And then just go back and play it again. But yeah, I apologize if this gameplay is really hurting y'all's, like, hurting y'all. But I think we beat him first try. And by we, I mean, obviously my cousin and my little brother. Actually, no. I think we're about to all die here. Oh, maybe not. But yeah, nobody needs to watch that. Oh, and then we got Meteor the Grafted. This boss fight was insane in this arena. For those who don't know, her first phase isn't that bad, but phase 2. Yeah, this boss flies around and stuff, and like, it's just insane. It's insane. I really want to show y'all the. Yeah, so this stuff right here. I know, crazy. It's a crazy rewind. This is it phasing into phase 2. So you can tell, it's just that cluster of spells going off. We're all super wounded. We all was like, run for the hills, get away, get away. But yeah, honestly, it's been such a blast. I forgot how fun Elden Ring was, man. A good time, and a real good time. We're actually in, unfortunately, I don't know the area that has the college in it. We're in that area exploring, and kind of not really like following the main storyline. We're kind of just bumbling around, because I won't lie, the last 2 hours of our while we were playing, everybody was kind of tired, and like we really got farmed by a boss that I don't think is actually, it is on here. Hold on, it should be. Okay, this boss, this Black Knight, Death Knight, this guy was insane. He had so much HP. And he also has a move where he heals to full if he hits it. And so it required me to be playing flawlessly, obviously. But yeah, this guy in this arena was real rough. But I realized that if I heavy him, my heavies will stutter his attacks. And it's like, you can tell I start trying to time it. There is a combo, like this is the heal move. Obviously I dodged something good like that. But that heal move will heal him to full if he hits it, basically. Yeah, I learned that if I hit my heavies, most of the time I can stop him from attacking. Now, sometimes he is faster than my attacks go off, but I learned that I can just be like, oh, heavy, and I'll just stop him from attacking. But he kind of we were kind of stuck in here for. We got in here at 1:53 and we didn't leave until 2:20. I guess only 30 minutes. That 30 minutes was a real vibe killer. And obviously we fought the Elden. That's my little brother getting eaten by by worm face. That's me going to get my apple pie in the oven. And that's where we ended. But yeah, had a pretty good time playing Elden Ring. And I did promise you one more thing. I want to talk a little Fire Force. Now I'm not gonna be talking spoiler about Fire Force, but I did want to talk a little bit about it because I have been watching it all day today. Really been vibing. I'm on episode 13. Honestly, I could have watched more if I wasn't playing video games, but you know, was really enjoying Fire Force. And I think what I'm probably gonna doing is I'm probably gonna segue from Fire Force whenever I finish it, hopefully, to I don't know how long. I think it's Soul Eater, right? Soul Eater, yes. That's 51 episodes. I mean, it's about as long as Fire Force is, right? Because I think Fire Force has multiple. Actually, Fire Force is longer. Easy, easy. Like what is that? Like 125 episodes? No problem, guys. I got this. No problem. No problem. Not even sweating it. But I've been really enjoying it. The only really gripe I have is just that one character that's like, it's made for the guys that love the women. That's like, Booba, man. Booba go crazy, and you know, younger Calvin loved that. That stuff was his, like, not even, I wouldn't say my jam, but I was like, oh, nice. Now I'm just like, I can't watch this show in public. I mean, it's already rough enough trying to watch anime in public, and then you had like the scenes where like cropped, like top flies off, and you're like, whoa. It's like trying to watch the first Dragon Ball series in like in the open. You just can't, because like you're sitting there chilling, and the next thing you know, Goku's running around with no clothes on. You're like, I hope nobody saw this, because this is just that's real bad. But yeah, that's my little yap. I actually yapped for so long. I actually apologize. You've probably gone deaf because I've been yapping so long. But yeah, I hope y'all had a fantastic Saturday. I was gonna record. I was gonna record games, but again, I've just played games all day today, so I'm probably just gonna go brain dead, drink some water, and then kind of wind down before I go to bed, and then get up and go to church, and then come home and probably play some more Elden Ring. Yeah, and not think about what I have to do the day after tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all so much. I hope you all have I hope you've all had a fantastic weekend, and I will see you all the next time I make a video, which will probably be tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody.